join me to we're going to sketch first our mermaid. Supposed to start at 6 o'clock. Hi guys, how are you doing? We're going to sketch in a few minutes our mermaid. I'll teach you how to sketch and proportion our mermaid, and then we can paint our mermaid. It's a simple step-by-step how to paint um, easy mermaid. Sorry about that. Turn it off. I will use the 12 by 12 canvas, and we will be, you can use any size of canvas you want. I will show you how to sketch the mermaid like this. So up first, try to just like imagine your middle. So if our center is here, about here, this is going to be my focal point. That's my focal point on my mermaid, and I am just going to add like my angle. What's my mermaid? How does my mermaid swim? So my mermaid swims this way. So I'm going to sketch that way and in that direction. So I'll try to sketch this way. Not sure if you can see it, but that's my focal point. And then we're going to create a rectangle that way. And this would be my waist in here, my mermaid waist. I'm just going to like curve it in there. Hello, Ashley. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. And then we're going to, from this side of the rectangle, let's just, oh, and try to connect this part as your triangle. And then make a square. Just estimate your square that way. But the rectangle one would be our main tail of our mermaid. So from this point, try to connect it in this point. Just make a C that way. And then from this other corner of our rectangle, cut the square part, this side, cut it in third, and then cut this side also in third. This point, connect it somehow in here in this third, like a C, and then a curve, just a small curve in this part. And then connect this part to the end of this square corner. That would be our tail. And then here, connect it. We cut it in thirds, connect it here, that way, and then just extend it a little bit. Now extend this one a little bit as well. And then make a concave C from this one, and then C on that one. So we have our tail right now. So like this one, we try to connect it in the corner, but I could probably adjust, like I want it fatter, like hip part in here. So I will do it this way and then that way. So I can erase this. And we can change that when we're going to paint. So extend your from our focal point, extend it that way. If you have this much of rectangle, try to kind of estimate about the same size in there. And then that part is like cut it into third again. So this would be my shoulder. So I extend the line, cut it into third. 1, 2, 3. And then this would be my shoulder part of my mermaid. So that's our hip. So we'll extend the neck, shoulder. We'll do concave and convex. It's like a C part. So concave, convex, concave, convex. That's what we're gonna do. So concave, convex. And then if you extend that part, I want to try like a little bit angle this side. Not sure if you see it. So if you extend that part, I'm just trying to angle this part. So we concave, we convex. And then small concave in there for our hand later on. And we try to do the other side. So concave, convex, then concave, convex, and then just a small part for our hand. So it doesn't look like much right now. Then we try to do our head. Just kind of oblong in there for now. And then we can create our hair this way. Then you can erase this part, that part. So that would be our hair, our mermaid hair. And we can extend a long hair of mermaid. See? Just just kind of wave it. Just wave it. Wave it. So that's our mermaid sketch. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. IG Fine Arts is here. Um, and then we can clean this up now. Just make sure that our focal point is here. That's all. And we can now do the hip curve part. We can erase all the sketches now since we're done, or we can just paint it over. Don't forget to like the video. And thank you for stopping by IG Fine Arts. All these sketches that we kind of like our structure to create our mermaid, we can now erase it. So you can use a burnt sienna for your hair if you want, mixed with black and yellow, or you can use the cadmium yellow mixed with light yellow, titanium white, and where was that color? Raw sienna. I don't think I have raw sienna. Smaller one. I thought I have. But yeah, this one, the big one. So I'm going to do a yellow hair and then just blend a little bit on it. Hello po. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to like. So this is raw sienna. We're just going to get a hint of it because just a small amount of it that we're going to use for hair. There you go. Thank you. I hope Europe is doing fine with all this situation going on. Thank you for stopping by and visiting us. Okay. For the purpose of this video, we are going to focus on the mermaid. I have a lot of space in here. We can design anything you want in there. Add ocean, any kind of reef plants or fishes or whatever you want to add in your painting. But I die. But we are going to focus on our mermaid. So I will use the cadmium yellow for the hair. Like I said, you can use black or burnt sienna, darker version of hair if you want. But I will use the yellow hair for my mermaid. Morning. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. If you use a pencil to sketch it, it kind of blend in the painting, especially with the yellow. So I tried to kind of add white to get all those sketches out. And then I will just add darker yellow later on. Because if you just do the yellow like this, it's like a see-through. You still see the sketches. So just add white for now, and then we can come back later Then we can layer our hair later on. There you go. Just like that. The wave of the hair for now, we can't really do it right now, but we can come back to the hairy wave later on. We can layer it. Usually the sketch will get see-through on our hair. Then we can add the raw shana in there. Just kind of mix it here and there. Like that. Hi, little Asia. Thank you for waking up early. Go get your breakfast. There you go. That's our hair. We can come back and then layer our hair and add details later on. Let me get I got my rug. My rug is very useful. All right. Then we'll use the portrait light pink for the skin tone for our skin. So we can add the skin, and we can just add the highlight or the dark part later. This is just to emphasize that, hey, this is our skin. There you go. We can erase our sketch later, or we can just paint it white. It doesn't matter. So you get some white and then just kind of like that, it will go away. See, for our sketch, because I use the cheap pencil, and usually it's not good. It kind of blend to our painting, and it smudge. So thank you for the thumbs up. So this one I'm trying to blend is parchment color. And we can add the other one, portrait pink. There you go. That's our hand. Arm, sorry. And then just do the C for now. It's like that, and that way. Details will be later. This is just for now that our mermaid is trying to swim that way, that direction. So from our focal point to here, our scales, we're going to start to do our scales. We're going this way. And we can use filbert brush. You need to have a different type of it because the scales has different sizes. So we're going to have smaller filbert brush and then getting bigger or larger towards the hips of our mermaid. So I have two filbert brush available. I probably could get one bigger. Let's see, that one. This one. And this is too big. I don't really want to use bigger filbert brush. I have a 10. So we're just going to use eights, and I think this is a 4. Can't really see anymore. So we use the whatever, probably 6 or 4 you can use if you have some of those. So our mermaid color is going to be turquoise blue, light green permanent, some of the ocean green, but this is Master Touch. This is now Liquitex Basic. We're going to add cadmium yellow, and I like this one. This one is from Winsor and Newton. So let's try that one. I'm just going to load my painting palette. Egg tray. It's good to use for saving extra paint. So some of it are dry, some of it are still good, so I can use some of it. So I'm just reloading it for now. So the deep turquoise and turquoise blue are kind of similar. It's just lighter a little bit. And don't forget your pale olive and the ocean green. Pale olive and ocean green is kind of same too, but it's good to have different blending color. And then our light permanent green. And flatocyanine green, which is this one here. And I'm just going to use it as well. So I'm going to use the smaller version of the filbert brush. Turquoise blue first. Just kind of dab. Use your filbert. Use the advantage of the shape of it. Use it and just dab like that. I think we need multiple ones. Probably could use this one. Because this area in here, it would be the same size of scale, but I'm trying to do different kind of color. So this one is ocean green, just like that. Then I'll add the cadmium yellow, the medium. See, just like that. And then my green, my light green. And it's gonna be layered on all of this. And you'll see the more color we use, the better. That way. Or scales. And I'll use the light yellow. Oh, I forgot. Where is that? I have another blue that we probably could use. I just don't see it where it is now. We can also add gold to kind of have shine to our tail, especially in the yellow part. So this is the gold, like that. And then add a little bit of the the portrait pink that we just added is here and there. And just repeat what we are doing in here. Um, it's a repetition. Found it. This one. This is from Abstract Turquoise version, but different brand has different type. So look at this. This is all turquoise, but it has a different uh, version, different brand. That's why I like to kind of mix them together, because you get a variety of colors from different brand. So we just keep adding them. You know, just add. There's no wrong on our mixing our colors. It just depends on what you feel. Just add a color you like, you know. So in this part in here, I'm going to kind of emphasize the yellow. So the blue kind of mixes the yellow, turn green. So just kind of like that. And some ocean green. In here would be a lot of turquoise, different shade of turquoise, different brand. Some are just a hint different, but it's pretty to get a hint different of. And then add a green to it here and there, just kind of, not a lot, but uh, the closer to the hip is the darker turquoise. Add the green, and then mix it with ocean green. Add other turquoise, other brand, the Abstract brand. And then let's add some yellow, just random, just add it randomly. There you go. Just add random yellow. Lori, thank you for joining. Lori's here joining us. And this one in here, let's add more of like a lighter straight pink like our skin tone. And then more of yellows. And then ocean green. Then green. Right. So this is our skin. Don't forget to add our skin color. You can make your mermaid a little bigger in the hip. So don't worry. So we can make it like more like that. Voluptuous. Not too slim. We can add that too. It's your mermaid. You can do whatever you want with your mermaid. Let's blend a little bit of green in this area. And turquoise here and there. It's still wet, so they kind of blend together. We can mix it with, not mix, layer it later with a different layer. So for now, that's how it is. Uh, that's just the first layer of our scales. Our, our main tail, this part in here, I'll usually try to use the angled brush. This one is an angled brush number, I think it's number 8. Just try the medium one you have. Um, I use the darker turquoise and just follow your sketch, and then your lighter turquoise, because remember we have different types of turquoise, different brands, and they have just a hint of shades. So, and I like to use them just like that. Then don't forget your green, of course. Green is important. Oh no. Okay, Day. Basahon ako na unya. And don't forget your yellow. So just follow your sketch. And I'm just kind of trying to do a C. You can do from start and there. Okay, Day. Basahon ko na unya. Ayaw lang pag stress. And some green in here. Like that. You can make your tail like a C this way, or make it like opened. I like it, make it open. So it's your preference what kind of um, shape tail you want. And let's add some yellow here. Let's see. Okay, sis. And for now, since I think our hair it's a little bit wet. We can also add our water colors. I don't really want to put a lot of details in our water or our surrounding because this video is focused on the mermaid, how to paint a mermaid, not the background. But let's add a little bit just to kind of um, make a little bit of life on our mermaid. But I'm not going to put a lot of colors. Mainly it's white and ocean green to kind of like show the wave that our mermaid is creating. Just like that. You can use blue, plateau blue if you want, like this, to kind of show the that's not plateau blue, that's the turquoise, but you can use plateau blue to kind of show the movement in our water area. It creates additional life to our mermaid swimming. So just keep adding that way. You can add a little bit of purple if you want, pink, peach, or like that. So it doesn't matter what kind of color you like to add because this is a majestic, enchanting something something. So any color you want to add is okay. Okay, sis, salamat. So let's add a little bit of our ocean here. So the hand doesn't really need to have a detail on it, but we are going to add some, not a lot of it, because our eyes usually, let me do this way. This way is easier to create the curve for me, and it's up to you. I'm just doing the ocean part for now, making a movement of our water and adding some ocean green like that. Okay, we can go back to this side. So, mm, all right, we can add a little bit of green if you want. It's your version, like that. We can add seaweeds. We can add fishes, but we're not doing that in this session. But you can. If you want to, you can. This one is, I'm just showing how to paint the mermaid and creating the flow so we can see the beautiful mermaid swimming. It add effects to our mermaid, pretty mermaid. This is just the first layer. There's more layer to come. So bear with me. I'm just doing for now the ocean. You can also make your mermaid darker hair, different color tail or scales. If you want, it's up to you. No one's telling you not to do any kind of color. Whatever color your favorite color, you can do that. You can even make pink mermaid. It might be very interesting to have a pink mermaid. So try it if you want to do pink mermaid. Um, then are going this way. So she's swimming like that, this way. So our water flows that way. To that way. It's a little wet, so we can't really layer the hair yet. So bear with me. I'm just trying to do the background for our ocean. So I'm just mixing all the colors that we use for the tail. You have the olive green, the different shades of turquoise from different brands. The Shana from the hair, um, the pink skin tone that we use, they also use in here for ocean. Ocean green, I use Ocean Beauty, just like that. So if you want a blue crystal kind of effect, ocean that your mermaid is swimming, that's fine. It's up to you. You can do that as well. So I'm going to use a flat toe blue, very, very dark blue, just in the corner, like that. For some reason, the corner is like the exaggeration of everything. So just like that. And then a hint of blue, then fade it away with the ocean green, loaded with titanium white, just like that, and mix it like that. You see, it add effect. We can also add blue in this corner and also in this corner. They kind of add effect to what we are trying to do. You don't like blue, you can use purple if you like. Oops. I'm trying to do blue in the corner here. And then white. And just blend it. Don't put too much. There you go. And this part in the corner. Add some blue area in here. That area we can add the ocean green. There you go. So we're focused on the mermaid, not our ocean. Maybe 2 mermaid, 1 in here, or 3. You can add those. But for this lesson, we're only doing 1, and we're only focusing on the mermaid, not other the other stuff. Because we can add also like seaweeds here and there. I'm using the detailed brush for the hair. Um, the raw Shana is, if it works, raw Shana would be my darkest in this hair. If it doesn't, I might pull some burnt umber, but we'll see how it works. I will do this way, kind of just like wavy hair. Try to do a wavy hair. Mm. Then let's try this part here, and then like that, because some of the hair just not go in clumps. It has enough. Go somewhere like that. While they're swimming. So let's do this way, that way. Like that. And then we can load again our yellow. You can add gold. Oops, it's got green in there. That's fine. You can add gold in your hair. We probably would add gold later. So this is cadmium yellow medium. I'm using the medium right now. Just load it and just add it to my brush, and I'm just kind of swirling it. Swirl, swirl, swirl. Just like that. And then I'm using the light ones. See, just to kind of highlight a little bit. Just like that. Let's add load again with the medium yellow. There we go. And the light yellow for highlight. Just here and there. So our skin seems to be really pale. If you want a darker skin, you want your mermaid a little darker, you can add a lean. Oh, this doesn't work properly. All right, this might be too good. There you go. Just kind of mix them so our mermaid is not too pale. Just a tad of Roshana mixed with your pink portrait. Just like that. So it's kind of not too pale. Um, Remember our hand, we just kind of make a C on it, like streak. So now we can add a smaller C for our thumb. Our thumb. And we'll just add like that. Because it doesn't really need to be, our eyes will automatic. Kind of give it an idea that, oh, that's your arm, hand. And there's the thumb in there. And this one in here too, we can add the C. Just a C, nothing else, nothing complicated. Then I'm just blending the portrait pink and tiny Shana in there. All right, then I will add more here. So I think I'm okay with our hair now. Maybe I'll change my mind later on. All right, so that is our first layer. Oops, that way. So she's swimming. Then we can add some layer on our scales. just the same. I'm just kind of doing this motion. Just press and pull, press and pull, press and pull like that. So I'm using the filbert, press and pull. My filbert is not as good as it is, but it's supposed to be just kind of C looking in the end. So I'm just pressing and pulling, pressing and pulling. Different shades of turquoise. Press and pull. Just like that. It's good if you load your brush really good. Then I'll use ocean green, ocean green, ocean green. So I'm just randomly streaking just like that. And in the hip area, it needs to be darker. And add some green. And this color reminds me also of a peacock, you know? Peacock, got beautiful colors. This one reminds me of a peacock color. And then yellow and this side. Add some olive green here and there. Not too much, just. And then I will add a titanium white. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Then let's add some in here again. Turquoise, turquoise. Remember, we're doing the dark version turquoise and then the medium version, because the shades in different brands are different. And it's okay, because we can use it to our advantage to use the shades, different turquoise. The more shades we have, the better. Okay. The darker turquoise is from Liquitex Basic. Oops, good. Then just a hint of olive green. Just like that. Olive green here. Olive green here. Olive green here. Just kind of like random. Then yellow. Just random. Not a lot, just kind of random. Let's see. You see that better? We can add gold. Let's add gold. Gold is kind of dark. So let's add gold in here to shine. You know, gold is pretty. Yeah. It doesn't look shine in there in the video, but in here, to me, it really reflects and it's pretty. We can also add gold in our hair. Looks like mud in the video, but It's really pretty, the gold, because it's got shine on it. There you go. Mhm. So how are you guys doing? I know one of my friends is having hard time. I need to help her after this video. Hopefully she's doing fine. She's stressing out. But let's get it done. There you go. You can make it wavy, 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 like that. Wavy hair. I'll be using the detail brush again because I just messed up my wavy hair. Not messed up, but blend them. So we don't want it blend all of them. We want some of them are showing that, yeah, it is wavy, wavy hair. Swinging there, swinging hair, like that. Let's see. You see it better? And we can also use the titanium white to kind of like emphasize or highlight. So highlight on some of it. Some of it. Doesn't need to be all yellow. You can also add purple and green on the hair to make it enchanting looking. It's up to you. It's your painting. There you go. Some in there and some in here. I might go and add some olive green. There you go. Now that's pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. Good. There you go. I like that olive green in there in the hair. There you go. Then one in there. Yeah. And you can also kind of streak a black to emphasize. I'm not going to use black. I'll use the flat to blue. You know those fins has kind of lines. You can add those if you want to add more of the detail on the tail. Just kind of add some lines. Some of our paint are still wet. So then some in here. We can add some blue. I'm not sure if you're seeing it properly. And in the hand part, we can darken this now since it's already dry. Like that. Sit a little bit, not too, we don't want it too dark. It's just a hint dark. And let's add some green mixed turquoise and white. So I'm trying to darken this area in here so you guys can see where the hand, the arms, and the boundary of it, because it looks like it's blending in the ground and not ground in our ocean. I think that's better. So this is it. It's very simple, step by step, how to paint a mermaid. Very easy. We can add additional mermaid or additional ocean life, turtle, um, octopus, what else? Fishes next to her, or seaweeds. You can add those too. So I'm just blending colors here to kind of look a little bit realistic of an arm, not just kind of flat looking. This is my version of mermaid. There are multiple um, ways to create a mermaid, but this is my simple step-by-step version. So I'm adding a parchment, a hint of parchment on top, and then Roshana on the side, and then mix with pink portrait color. So just adding the permanent. It's called parchment. Sorry, parchment. That's kind of gray-ish, beige. It's a Licotex basic. I just kind of tried it. It looks interesting when I was in the store, so I was like, let me try it. And it is interesting. Okay, salamat po sa thank you for staying and hanging out with me, for your support, my friends. So just do that. So that kind of look like realistic than the other one that we before we did it layered. It looks flat. This way looks having a dimension. The more like kind of, but if you want to finish this like now, you're done. Yeah, you can get it done. That's it. You are done. No one will, you know. So this is a simple mermaid tutorial. A lot of people likes mermaid, so when I go to events, they usually sell. So our mermaid hip is kind of like slim. I'm adding a layer of turquoise in the side to make it like voluptuous. So I like a voluptuous mermaid. Then I will be adding yellow on the side. So if you like a slim mermaid, just leave it that way. Don't add the side. It's your preference. No one will argue with you. There you go. I have a voluptuous mermaid. And if you messed up like that one in there, don't worry. Just add the white in there. There you go. White will go away. Everything will go away with white. You know? Don't sweat it. Don't stress yourself on if it doesn't go the way you want it. Just keep layering it. Add more, layer more. That's all it is. And the more you practice doing it, the better. So each painting is different. Don't forget your gold. The gold really pops really nicely. In the video, it doesn't really show much, but it is pretty. The gold like adds shine. Really not sure if you can see the gold, but that shine in there is the gold. So we can add gold in our ooh. So like that, I just forgot that there's a green in there. Don't worry, just wipe your brush and then get it again and wipe your brush. And let's add some gold in there. Whoa, she's sparkly. Oh, she's sparkly now. Then we don't want it too dark, correct? We'll just add the parchment and blend it. Then the pink. There you go. We can add also I like to add, uh, what do you call this one? Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. If I can find it, there you go. Let's add some glitters on our ocean. So our ocean just look like this, very flat, very, what do you call this one? Very simple. So now I will use the glazing medium, Liquitex Professional Glazing Medium. So I'm just going to add it in one of my spacing here. There you go. Just like that. And we can mix our glitters. This is a white glitters and also glazing medium glaze on the top of what we already did, so it doesn't really ruin what we have. So we just mix our glitters and our glazing medium. You can add as much glitters as you want. Mix, 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 mix. It might not show much. It's done and finished, and it will dry up. Your ocean will be glitter ocean if you like glitters. But if you don't like glitters, then yeah, just don't add glitters. But yeah, it will be a glittery ocean. It adds a little bit of spark, especially when you hang it in the wall and then you you walk and then it hit in the light. When you see it, it's kind of pretty. So I'm just adding some more in my glitters. Glitter ocean. There you go. And I'm just gonna use this because it's gonna dry it up anyways. I can't reuse it in this painting. So I'll just use all this in here. All right. Because of our situation right now, hopefully in your area is okay. But this one, because of our situation, my events are canceled. We're supposed to have the Tartan Festival, the Flower Fest Festival. They got canceled because of the situation, so we can't really. I usually sell this on those events, and kind of good with those events. So that is it. That's how to paint mermaid. A very simple step-by-step tutorial. Um, you can add another layer of the scales if you want, but I am happy with what I have now. You can, like what I said, you can add different colors of your hair, mm, color of your scales. If your favorite is pink, make a pink scales if you want. Just a different. If you want to do pink, do variety of pink, different variety of pink. Different brand has different shades of pink. So different shades. The more shades you have, the better. Mine is blue shades with a hint of yellow and green. So different shades. I like blue, so that's why I choose blue. It's like a peacock color. You can also do red or orange mermaid. So it's up to you what you want. And then you can add additional um, ocean life with the mermaid in plants. Um, I can, when it's done and dried, this is not dry yet. See, my scales are not dried. And I usually blow dry it to dry. Then after that, I kind of scricks a yellow, not yellow, a white, like this flat one. I just load a tiny white in here, in the tip, and then I'll kind of brush it this way to kind of show that the water, because she's trying to swim, so the water is going this way. But I can't do it right now because the paint is still wet. But when it's dry, just load your brush just that much, and then just kind of curve it this way, because she's swimming that way, so the water motion is this way. Just do one, two, like one, two, and then cover the tail with the water, because just half of her tail like that. Cover it with white, but not too much. Let's see. I have a extra paint in here. All right, if this is it, just do a hint of this, that, and that. That's it. Maybe this is too much here, just to kind of fade it a little bit. Just so that's it. Just do that part when your painting is dry and you're finished with your mermaid. So I am going to leave it that way, since we are not adding anything. So I'll just sign it and we will be done with our tutorial. And thank you for staying with me. Warren, good morning. Everything doing good in there? I heard you went lockdown already. But we're almost done. But thank you for being here. I'm glad you could join us. So thank you so much, mate. Hopefully in our next video you're gonna be there as well. So that is it, our live painting tutorial, how to paint a mermaid. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And also join me again on our next live tutorial painting. Thank you so much, guys. And you have a blessed night, blessed day. Bye bye. See you again in my other video.